In this lesson, we're going to learn about the Fika homepage settings that are available through the Appearance Customizer within WordPress. We're going to learn how to change some of the settings that determine what displays on the homepage of your blog. We're going to access this area by going to Appearance, Customize, Homepage Settings. And what we are currently set to are what's called full width results. And if you'll have a look at the homepage, you'll see that each recipe takes up the full width of the screen and shows a significant amount of information for each recipe. We're going to have a look at the other two settings that you can make on the homepage. The first other setting is column results, which gives you the ability to show the homepage as either 2 or 3 columns. Right now we're looking at the website as 2 columns, but we can easily just change that using the options to show 3 columns. And new to WordPress 4.5 is the ability to look at the website in the customized screens responsively, i.e. you can look at the website either as a laptop or as a tablet or as a phone. So just to have a look at this feature, let's have a look at this 3-column layout as though we were looking at on a tablet. And we do that by pressing the tablet icon in the bottom left of the customizer. It allows you to see that the way that a 3-column layout is going to look on a tablet is pretty awesome. But we're going to set that one back to a full screen display and have a look at some of the other options. The next option that you can set the homepage to are what's known as list item results. And this is where you have an image, which is the featured image of the recipe, on the left hand side, and on the right hand side you have a small excerpt from the recipe and a button for people to click to get to the actual recipe. You can also configure this to show extra information in places like the footer. In this case, we're going to give it some data on the left of the footer and some data on the right of the footer. On the left, we're going to show a list of the recipe's tags, which are going to be clickable by the user. And we're going to show a comment link on the right, which will either contain the number of comments or a link to leave a comment. We're going to now apply these changes to see how that's going to affect the overall website. Now we've changed our homepage that instead of showing 3 large full width recipes, it now shows 3 list item excerpts. So it's slightly less information about the recipe and less prominent photography, but at the same time we're able to fit more recipes in the same space. What I would really like, ideally, is to have the view that we have now, but for the first recipe to be a full width recipe. So basically what you're doing there is you're saying to the user, this is our latest recipe, we love it, check it out. And if you want to see the other ones, here they are with a slightly more summary based view of the recipe. Fortunately, we don't actually have to just dream about this. We can do it. What we need to do to facilitate that is to leave the website on the list item view, but to drag a widget into a special area that will allow a configured number of posts to display as full width. I'll show you how to do that now. First, we click on Appearance Customize Widget. Then we look for the Home Top widget area. This is an area that anything that we drag here will appear at the top of the home page. Then we click on the Add a Widget button and we add a LCT, which stands for Lazy Cat Themes, Full Width Post List widget. By default, this is configured only to show one post as full width. So in actual fact, for what we're trying to do, it now already does exactly what we were looking for. This widget takes control of displaying the first post and it displays it as a full width. The rest is displayed with the standard homepage list item result settings, and they all display as list items. If we were to add another 5 recipes, the most recently added recipe would display as a full width recipe, and all of the remaining recipes would display as list item results style recipes. And just to finish up, we'll have a look at this as it would look on a tablet. Yeah, we're very happy with that. And we're going to publish so that we can have a look at the website itself. And now everything is set up exactly as I want it. Bear in mind that we do have other options that we can specify. We can put any sort of control in. We can make the first 5 posts large. We can make the last 3 posts large. There's lots of variations that you can use. My tip is to play around with as many of these widgets as you want. One of the defining characteristics of the Fika theme is that you can combine homepage settings with all the different widgets to produce a homepage that is exactly what you're looking for. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to change the Fika archive settings.